All right, guys, this is Mobile Gamer Nerd. We are back with another episode of what is this game? Who cares, right? No, it's Raid Shadow Legends. And we are looking at Taya today. It is a champion spotlight. We just received her. She is a Doom Tower hero that takes a very long time to get. I mean, we're almost at 2 years here, and that's about how long it took to get her. So, yeah, if you're looking to get her quick, I mean, hopefully you get lucky and get a pull, but otherwise, you're going to be waiting a while to get her. But she is, from what I've seen so far, worth it. So let's see what we got and what she does. So her A1 attacks one enemy, has a 50% chance of placing a 50% decrease accuracy debuff for 2 turns, which is, I mean, it's not great, but it's good enough. It stops, enemies from maybe doing a stun or something like that, so it's not terrible. Attacks one enemy 3 times. Each hit has a 75% chance of placing a poison debuff for 2 turns, 5% version, which is very nice. And she attacks one enemy, has a 75% chance of instantly activating any poison debuffs and HP burn debuffs on the target. Also has a 75% chance of placing 100% heal reduction debuff for 2 turns. So she's got a very simple kit, and it's actually very effective, especially when you're trying to do numerous amounts of damage to an enemy and you have a lot of poisons and HP burns on your team. She can come in and just explode them all, which is very nice. We do have her in the Phantom Touch Blessing. As far as masteries go, we built her for Clan Boss, specifically for Clan Boss, actually. So we went down the defense route. She's got the basic stuff, decreased damage from AoEs. We've got 50% chance to remove a debuff, things like that, all the way down to counterattacks and things like that when she gets stunned, and then all the way down to War Master, so she gets an extra hit. You could conceivably do, I don't know, Giant Slayer, because she does have that 3-hitter she hits a lot of times, but more than likely she's going to be using her A1, so I just went with War Master for now. If you guys think there's something better or different that you should be doing, then sure, let me know. I will totally change her if it's better. All right, artifacts, we put her in a mishmash of stuff. We basically have her in the Merciless set as of right now. I had to take a few pieces off, but she does still have a 30% chance to decrease her random skills cooldown when dealing damage, and she gets the extra attack, crit, and speed bonus. We did have her with the 35% ignore defense. Unfortunately, I just don't have pieces that really match the stats I was looking for. So it's unfortunate, but we'll change. So we basically put her in a divine critical set, gave her enough crit where she's going to crit all the time, and that's really what we were looking for. So she has crit rate on her glove, defense on the chest, not attack, and she has speed on her boots. Now, if you want her for just attack and you're not going to use her for clan boss, then yes, you can switch this to attack and you'll be just fine. I have her in defense because I need her to stay alive. Then we have her in a defense ring. Once again, same stuff. Crit damage on her little amulet here, and then her banner is accuracy because we want her to land those poisons and her other stuff. Now, once again, you could change this to attack so she does more damage if you're trying to use her anywhere else but clan boss. But yeah, I mean, I would just, unless you have really good support heroes, I would keep her with some defense and try to build her out the way I did. If you have really good support heroes, great resurrectors, things like that for clan boss, then yeah, you could just put her as all attack and you'd be fine because she'll do more damage quicker. And yeah, who cares if she lives then, right? You could just revive her. So that's basically that. Stats, total stats. She's got 32,000 HP, which we're going to try and boost a little bit for the clan boss. We've got 2,700 attack, 2964 defense, 198 speed, 104 crit rate, 167 crit damage, 96% resistance, and 242 accuracy. So this is the first build we did on her. We're looking for better gear, so we are going to update her eventually. This is just where she's at now, so you'll see how good she is even at this level. Now, what do we do with her? I mean, are you going to use her in the arena? I mean, probably not. I mean, I wouldn't use her in here. I wouldn't use her in, say it all like that. I wouldn't be using her in the arena, and I also wouldn't use her in the arena if the loads are slow. Let's put her in here against a speed demon and see if she can handle this. So let's go in. So she's going to speed up and then probably get an attack, which will probably weaken me if I had to guess. We're just going to go one-on-one versus Arbiter and see what happens. We don't have her in lifesteal, so whatever this lady does that's it. Now, we do have the 100% heal reduction. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in and try to hit poisons. 1, 2, 3. See, she's not going to do a ton of damage. There's a turn meter drop. She's going to counter, which is nice. We're going to get hit again with a weaken. All right, now she's going to heal, so we want to try to get that heal reduction as quickly as possible, but she's got high resist apparently. So if you're going to use her in this kind of respect, I would probably say use her in lifesteal, because then she would have won that fight. Or you can make her really attack heavy, and she'll still win that fight. Let's see what this is. Let's go one-on-one against this guy. I like doing one-on-ones because it's funny. Now, they're more than likely going to be faster than me. Now, if he's not so super fast, and obviously he's not resistant, that's actually not bad because we have That's not a good bad thing. Now she's going to come in and hit those poisons and do heal reduction. Say heal reduction. So now he can't heal. All right, for 2 turns, and then we can come back in, do some more poisons. There you go. Look at that. See, he's getting wrecked. He can't heal, so that heal's useless. And then you just pop right in the face. So that's how you would use her if you were going to use her in arena. All right, you would basically have her as a heal reduction person, and she can drop a lot of poisons at once. We're not going to use her in a team setting because I don't really think there's any need to do that. But at least now you can see what you would need. More than likely, a lifesteal set with more attack heavy stuff would be good for her if you're going to use her single for like stuff like that. But more than likely, you're not going to put her up against an arbiter by herself. It's just kind of not realistic. But as far as anything else in here, yeah, I wouldn't really use her in here. It's not super effective. She doesn't really do AoEs. You know what I mean? She's more of a single target. So if you had her attack really high, could she kill someone in 1 turn? Probably. You would have to make her really fast, though. As far as where we are going to use her, though, let's look. Now, we didn't do these yet. I still have 53 minutes left, so I should have done these already. But we're going to go into stage 12 here and see what we can do as far as damage. Now, what we did was we took him out, and we brought her in. All right, now Drex we didn't really bring in. I think what we did actually is we brought in, what's his name? Tolog. We're gonna try it like this because this is only stage 12. We were using this team, our other team, on stay on higher stages. Now we are going to not use any buffs. I forgot. So we're gonna see how this goes. We don't have a lot of speed down. All right. But this is a lower version, so we still are going to get some time in between hands. So we got some accuracy drop, so that's good. So now she's going to come in, do her poisons like that. All right. We're going to have Syl come in, hopefully get that speed down, which she got. And now we can actually start fighting the boss. So now we're going to do speed up. We're going to try and he's already on fire, so that's good. And then we're going to get a shield up eventually. Not yet. We're just going to do our defense up first and get attack up. And now we don't need to heal anybody. It's still early in the fight. And now we're going to use this big skill, the heal reduction with the explosion of debuffs. Watch this. Look at all those damages. All the damages. Yeah, so she's going to light all those buffs up, which is actually really good for this fight specifically because the boss takes away all of your buffs. You know what I mean? He's going to remove all that crap. So, I mean, all your debuffs. So as soon as he gets the turn, you lose all those debuffs when you hit a certain percentage. So that's not good. So the good news is that she can light them up before that happens. That way you don't waste all those debuffs on the boss, right? Now, we've never beaten stage 12 here, so this is going to be nice and fun to have a win here, hopefully. I'm assuming we're going to win because the accuracy checks aren't as bad in here as they are in the higher levels. So that was the main issue we were having, is that accuracy is a problem. We're also getting a lot of these smites, which is very nice. We don't want to use, what's her face's shield, Mithrala, until we get to her turn when we all have these debuffs. So now hopefully we get that accuracy down. We didn't get it. So now, even though it's going to speed him up because he doesn't have speed down, we're going to use this shield to remove those debuffs. We're going to get punched in the face with some rockets. Not really a big issue. Non-issue, come in here, speed down again, hopefully. Syl is not very reliable with that. We're going to heal my girl up. There you go. Little healing. Get some more burns going. And then hopefully we'll get some more poisons in here. Hopefully we'll get a speed down so we can actually start to use our buffs. I mean, that would be nice. There goes all the poisons. Look at that. Nice poisons. Get some fire going. He actually burns himself with this team, so it's kind of nice. Drex, there we go. Speed down. Now we can actually do some buffs because it's not going to make the guy go faster. And this fight's going to go a lot faster than I'd done a video on some of this. I don't know if it was on live stream or not. I think it was live. And here we go. HP drop and all the buffs gone. Look at that. Perfect. So now he's going to wipe all of our debuffs off probably. Especially when he gets his turn here. Oh, maybe not. Let's go. Let's just hit him with that. See, removed all the buffs. And then he's going to do that. Not nice. Very not nice. Hopefully Syl counters, right? All right, so she didn't. So we're going to get some poisons. It'd be nice if we had a leech on this team, but we do not. Now we're going to heal Syl because she's the important one. Very important that you keep Syl alive because she's going to revive everyone. Now we're going to do the shield again, even though he's going to get a turn. It's not that big of a deal. We'll do that. Even if he kills someone, it's not the end of the world. We just want him to stay alive. All right, so we got our speed down. So now we can actually start to kind of get the boss down a little bit. So hopefully, I wish she had poison on her main hit. To be honest, I feel like that would be awesome. But we're going to keep trying to get these poisons up. Looks like we got another smite. So that's good. We've got 2 heroes in here with smite. Now we're going to heal her up. All right, because I want her to stay alive because we want her damage. And then we can always revive Apothecary. Oh, no, we can't. We are not reviving Apothecary. Man down. Okay, so oh wait, we still had speed down. That was a bad idea, but we still have smite. So there's a chance we could still win this. That went poorly. We're gonna put our shield up so we don't get killed. All right. And then we're going to poison him again. Keep poisoning and burning until he just burns and poisons to death. All right. Hopefully no one dies. We can still win this. There's a chance. There's a chance here. We have chances. If she gets a smite, we're definitely going to win. But without smite, it's probably a no-go. All right. We're going to do the shield because we want no debuffs on us, even though it's going to make him get a turn. All right. So she survived that. That's not bad. 2 poisons, and maybe this is it. Let's see. All right, so not the best fight in the world, but we won. Now, this is kind of what happened with last time, and we got 6 summons, so that's kind of cool. We'll probably summon them maybe at the end of the video as a little special. So she does work. Look at the damage. I mean, she did 500,000 versus these two, 600 and 900. If she stayed alive, we would have been able to keep her alive longer. She'd do more damage. If you get her faster, she's obviously not super fast right now. You could get her over 200. Most of my other heroes, like Sill's over 200, Apothecary is like 265. Like we have way higher speeds on other heroes. This is the initial build for her. All right, so now if we can get her a little bit stronger, yeah, she's going to do a lot more damage than these guys, honestly. If you did all attack on her, yeah, she would easily have beaten Drex and Mithril in this fight. So if that's the kind of stuff you want to use her for, then yeah, go ahead. Make her all attack. The other place we use her is Clan Boss. Let's get out of here. We'll do a clan boss fight right there. All right, so on Nightmare, we're slowly building her up. I'm trying to come up with the best team right now for poisons and all that crap. This team works pretty effectively. I have nothing to say bad about this. They usually run about 30 to 35 still. We haven't figured out a perfect team yet. I think as of this point, we really just have to make sure that our team is good. I could conceivably slow the fight down and literally use my skills at the correct time because we haven't speed tuned the team technically to match the boss. So I could technically just not auto this fight one time. And I feel like we could conceivably get that 40 million so we don't have to worry about actually fighting the clan boss anymore. Which is really our main goal with Taya, is that we want her to help us do damage. She throws up poisons, and she stops that whole thing from happening where we have too many poisons because we have a lot of poisons going up. We have a lot of debuffs. She keeps the poisons running, which is good. Like she takes them off once you hit 10. That's a problem. You know, if you have more than 10 poisons, you can't have more than 10 poisons. See, so she removes them there. Everyone can throw their poisons back up, and then he gets hit again. See, there goes more poisons, more heals, and that's why it kind of works. And say she's going to go in and do more poisons. The boss gets a turn, and now he got hit with all the poison ticks, and now he got hit with all the poison ticks again. See, boom, all these attacks coming in hot. If she can do another one, right now we're actually way ahead of where we normally are. Normally we're not at 5 million versus obviously now we're getting to that point. My idea of a good fight with any team right now is whether or not we can match the boss count with the damage that we're doing. So if we're at 6 million on turn 6, we're good. So right now we're down about 700,000. I'm never able to hold it right now, just so you know. So don't think it's something like that I do normally. It's not. If you can do the amount of damage per turn, then you're good. But right now, it's going to go back and forth. You're going to have rounds that do really well. You're going to have rounds that are kind of slow, like while you're stacking poisons again. Especially also depends on whether or not she decreases a skill. All right, whether or not she's going to get those poisons on again. Say, there we go. She tried to do her poisons while all the poisons were up. So that's bad. This is why I said it's like you might want to consider just doing it not on auto to get the best result off the top. You know, you're not going to be doing this manually on the reg on the reg on the original on the reg. You're not going to be doing that. But, you know, just for that one time, maybe to try to get your best damage, you could do that. That way you put up your shields at the best times. You make sure you're shielding right before he does those big hits, you know what I mean? Putting up your defense on the off turns so nobody gets killed by the one shot. See, that's when the shield should be up, is when he did that attack. All right, so we got some smites in here too, which is good. Hopefully she'll use that skill that does that. Nope, she's doing more poisons. More poisons equals more problems. Luckily, Kale also has the explode poison skill. There you go. There's more poisons getting exploded, and now Kale immediately puts them back up, and then the boss goes again, and then another bunch of damage. We're actually not doing too terrible right now. This is pretty reasonable damage for this team as of right now. I ain't mad. We're about 1 million behind. I would say 2 million technically because the round didn't end, but we're at least getting to the point where we're about a million down, which is nice. If we can hold that for a while, we could conceivably do this at 40 million. I think on a lucky run, we can do 40 million with this team. However, let me say that. However, it doesn't happen very often because I know that we fluctuated between like 22 and 35 million, depending on affinity and other things. Um, my best turn was 35 million. So if we get even close to 36 or 37, I'm happy right now. Like it means that we're going the right direction. And that's really what we want. We want to be able to go the right direction. I think Taya is one of those heroes that if you're struggling on Clan Boss and you don't have a lot of really good poisoners, she's a really good poisoner. And she has a lot of good things that can go into there. We actually talked about possibly even using what's his name, Lordly Legionary with her, because Lordly Legionary attacks 4 times when there's heal reduction on the boss. So that would actually be a good thing. Now you may even want to consider turning off her accuracy down skill because now that I'm thinking about it, well, actually, you can't do that because then you'd have cooldowns. Forget that. We're not going to do that. But if that was not her A1, I would say yes. But look at that. All those hits. Look at that. They're really rocking it right now. I'm not going to lie. This is probably the best. This is probably the best damage ratio I've seen so far with the entire, and I mean in the entire time that I've been playing the game. Like literally, this is probably the best damage to turn ratio I've seen. So there is a chance they could hold some pretty good numbers here. There she goes with some more damage. He's going to come in and drop the attack, more poisons. We got smites. If we get a bunch of smites in here and they actually go off instead of just sit there, that could be helpful. There we go. We got a 250k smite. I'll take it. See, that was a bad time to use the shield, maybe. That would have been a good time to use defense up and attack up. Wait for the heal, but the epic music going on right now. All right, he's going for Sil. I mean, not for Sil, for Mithril now. That's good. We want Mithril to kind of be the target, if I'm being honest, because she's very beefy. Even though her shield is really, really incredibly good, and we want her not getting stunned. Look at that. She's just nonstop with the damage. Problem is, I think she's gonna die soon if we keep getting the wrong turn with the wrong skill. So the auto's off. That's what I'm saying. Our speed tune is off right now. So I may consider. Actually, that was perfect timing. I may consider just doing this on a maybe on a video. We'll do it where we do it manually. But we're only 2.5 million down from the turn meter. So from the turn run. So that's not. That's actually really good. We're usually about 4 or 5 million down from it at this point. Let's see if they can handle it. Let's see. My dog's barking in the background. They're getting crazy. Anytime the dogs get mad, they start barking at each other. Really, it's if one of them goes near the other one, they get mad. We're getting some good hits here, though. I'm actually very excited to see where this ends. Normally, the fights end around 10 to 11 minutes. So the fact that we're doing as well as we are is honestly the problem with this fight, though, is that stuff goes badly quickly. So right now, the timing is good. Right now, we're on a good timer. So the shield's going up right when he does that big attack. She's putting up the defense up and the attack up so we can take the next hit. We're getting our heals. See, now she's still alive. 24 million, I'll take it so far. We've got epic music going. We're 3 million down from the count. All right. Yep. 3 million down from the count. That hit seems to do worse than the other ones. She should be putting up her shield, I would assume now. Nope, defense and up. Hopefully we get another turn. He's going to hopefully speed up the team. He did not. See, this is where things can go poorly. There we go. See, right there. Ooh, we survived. The defense up saved us. Sometimes you get lucky, right? There you go. Now, hopefully he's going to come in and heal Mithrala, because that would be very helpful. I think he had the attack down, which is good. All right, she came in and popped him with all that stuff. Still 3 million down. That's still very reasonable. If we can get some lucky stuff, we might have a world record here if no one dies. If someone gets killed now, we're gonna have a problem, and we won't be hitting any records. All right, that wasn't terrible. Like I'm on the edge of my seat right now. I say that a lot, but I'm really on the edge of my seat now. We need a good turn here. There we go. Get that shield up. That's what we want. 28 million. We're moving forward. He's getting tons of damage. We're still basically at that 3 million down. So they're maintaining the damage, which is good. But one round can screw the whole fight up. So I don't get too excited ever. Oh, well, look at that counterattack and no stun. I'll take it. Come on, heal my girl up. We don't want her doing. There we go. We got the shield. That's nice. We got some more drops. We're hitting 30 million right there. So now we're at 30 million. Question is, can we stand the hit that's about to come? That's where things are going to go raunchy. It's going to get raunchy up in here. We got defense up, so that's at least something. Smack. Okay, everyone survived that. That is shocking. Very shocking that everyone survived that hit. Look at this. Oh man, this is a lot of things going on here. Surviving hits. If we can survive the next big hit, we might get a world record. Oh, not a world record, but a world record for this account. Or they could screw me in one hit. Like that. There he goes. That's right. We still got heroes going. We still have smite. We still have some healing going on. We've got shields. We can still survive here. That's the first time that Dark Kale has died first. So that's a new one for us. All right, we survived that. Got a new smite. All right, so we have defense. I just want to beat 35. Or get 35. 35 is fine. Oh, there goes Apothecary. We're getting down to the wire. Is she going to keep us at a good spot? Oh, she survived it. She's actually surviving a lot longer than she normally does. This is actually really cool. All right, we got a hex going. Boom, there she goes. She's dead. If we get a smite off, it would be nice. We got a shield. We got some poisons. Oh, she's dead. We got some poisons, though. We can still do this. There you go. 35 million. I'll take it. So yeah, 35.2 million. Look at that damage. Just because she survived longer. Now, if Dark Kale didn't die, he usually runs the highest damage in here. So yeah, Taya has run the highest damage in this specific fight. Now, does that mean she's always going to? No. It's a random situation if you're not completely speed tuned and there's things like that that could go wrong. But yeah, she is very good for clan boss, as you can see. She actually outdamaged Dark Kale because she stayed alive longer. I'm going to say Taya and Dark Kale are essentially the same hero and will do the same damage. So don't think you're going to get better damage from one or the other. They work really well together because they both put up a ton of poisons and they both destroy poisons. So they can keep it running and continually going. And then Mithrala obviously is a beast. Grush, if you have a better support hero, great. He's not bad for this fight. He's actually one of the better ones for the early game heroes. But if you have someone better for support, then hey, if you can keep this team alive longer, well, guess what? Then you've got yourself a clan boss one-shot nightmare team probably, and possibly a ultra nightmare if you're lucky. All right, so now that my dogs are barking and getting crazy, let's get out of here. I don't want them to get too crazy. I said I was going to do this at the end of the video, and we are going to do it. So let's do it. Let's summon some heroes, even though there's no bonus. Let's see if we get a good pull here. Just one. That's all we just once. And start singing. Can we find a way to find and make it? Oh, we got a Lego. Oh, Morgan. I'll take that. I might already have her. I can't use her, but hey, I think we might have gotten her once. That'd be funny if we got Taya. All right, we got Horden. Mr. Hordan. Oh, we got another epic. What do we got here? All right. That's not a bad pull. I'll take that. It's not the best, but give me something really good. What's this? Really? A hatchet slinger? I think I already have them. I actually don't. Oh, maybe this is a good one. Nope, it wasn't. Yeah, that would have been awesome if it was a good. I think I have a 3-star version of him now. All right, well, we get these coins, so that's fine. We win something at least, right? Nothing here to awaken. We already have them all. Oh well, we can sell them. So that's it for today. If you guys have any questions, Miss Taya is awesome. She's one of the best heroes in the game. As far as clan boss, I love her. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. Or if you have a way that you use her that I don't use her, feel free to put that in the comments as well. And as always, like, share, subscribe. You help the channel grow. We do a live show every single week, and you get to see Taya in her little pants and her suspenders kill things. Yeah. So yeah, so that's it. So this is Taya, the awesome clan boss killer. This is Mobile Gamer Nerd, and you guys take care.